Hello and welcome back to the 10 Beers Deep podcast. I am once again, oh Jesus, we're already starting off with a bang, aren't we? Your co-host, D.P, and I think he's announced himself for Sculling and Wine.
Sculling and Wine. Dan, have you started off a podcast without screwing it up yet?
No.
No, you definitely have.
As the character and the flavour to the show, though, I reckon.
Nah, it's good. It's good, Dan. Jesus. Listener.
How are you, mate?
Let's just start off the show by saying I'm not doing well, Dan. Coronavirus depression is hitting at a whole new level this week. I have drank easily a 6-pack a night this week. It hasn't been beer. No, it hasn't been. You know, it's like the equivalent alcohol-wise to that much.
Dude, I could not be the more polar opposite. I haven't drunk since the last episode. I think I may have had like one vodka mud shake.
Now, I don't want you painting me out like some sort of fucking alcoholic here. I know that you've had some big nights throughout this
lockdown
odyssey of lockdown.
Odyssey number 5, Powderfinger, greatest album that they've done. Yes, no?
Dan, on topic. So, what can they do? Have you even got the run sheet up yet? Have you got it up on the side?
Yes.
Guys, alright, I'll do it. We got links in the description if you want to jump around and skip over this bullshit we've already started the show off with. We're already off the rails already.
Yes.
But you can jump around to the main topics because trust me, we're going to get heated by the end of this episode. That is the goal. Here's cheers to the camera. Thank you, Dan. So.
No, I was showing how foamy this great...
It's very foamy. It's very foamy.
Look at that. Sorry, go on. Stop distracting, Daniel. Let's go.
No, that's good. No, I was processing it. There's a lag. There's lag here,
we need to be telling, not showing. No, we need to be showing, not telling. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm already a little scapped before we're starting here, which is good. But, guys, please review the episode wherever you're watching / listening. I don't know why I said watching. You can't really watch it, but it's on YouTube, I guess.
Yeah.
You can watch that still image for a couple of hours. And please, I know last episode we said it, Dan, and, you know, we've had great success with it. Follow on Instagram. That is the main 10_beers_deep. That is the main source between us. That is the connection from internet celebrity to fan.
That is the key synergy right there.
That is it.
That is the portal.
If it can work for LeBron James, it can work for us, mate. You know? We're on that level.
Dead on.
Anyway, that's all I want to say, guys. That's all I wanted to say. Dan, do you want to just jump into... Actually, no, how are you doing? You doing alright?
I'm alright, man. I'm alright.
Work's doing alright for you, mate?
Yeah, work's good. Pretty chill week this week. Busy now that people are starting to get sick of lockdown. People are just like, bugger it. Let's just go get some stuff from the shops and just go click and collect kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which I'm happy about. Gives me something to do. I'm not kind of just like, I've got to find something to do. It's just constantly, doing this. Constantly moving, which is good. Some exciting news this week, which we'll get into a little bit later.
Have you found your the MyPal yet? The scanner that they accused you in the hot take of taking?
You got me. It was in my back pocket the whole time. Nah, don't know. It's in the store somewhere, but...
Oh, man. That is the ongoing story, I reckon, for this show. Will we ever get to the bottom of it?
We'll keep you updated. So, yes, there's some big news this week, which we'll get into a little bit later.
Sorry, my God, we've done it again, Dan. The main topic. What are we talking, Dan? I know we said we're getting heated, but what are we getting heated about?
Here we go.
As the title suggests.
Stop jumping. Relax.
I am ready!
Your man DP's got you covered. Some exciting news this week, which we'll get into a little bit later, which will include how Sony does not like you. Sony hates consumers.
Xbox loves you, Sony hates you. That's the title because it is correct. Have you noticed what colours I'm wearing, Dan?
Yeah, God. That's
you
like
didn't
OG
notice?
Xbox colours.
You didn't notice?
Dude.
I'm wearing the black and green.
I didn't know what you were wearing to begin with when I saw the champion logo. I'm like, oh no.
It's the Phoenix, the Southeast Phoenix.
I realised. But when I first saw it, I'm like, oh Jesus.
And listener, if we're doing a little fashion report here,
is it stitched in? What's it, embroidered? Is it embroidered?
No, not at all, man. That is the most stuck on
patch?
Fucking no, but it's grippy. It's like really grippy.
Okay.
It's like a soft rubber almost. We'll do a little fashion report. I'm wearing the green and black polo here for the Southeast Phoenix, but Dan is rocked up in what appears to be some sort of 1930s workout gear.
No. I don't recognise this shirt.
He's got the stripy singlet on, like he's about to lift up one of those big old-timey black balls, like the dumb, like the the.
Do you not remember this singlet, bro?
Dan, I'm just trying to inject a bit of comedy.
No,
into this
your comedy's shit. I thought you were gonna be like,
Okay.
the last Australia Day, man. Remember, we rock up, or I rock up late. I threw a dart into someone's hand, like an actual dart, not a cigarette dart, like an actual game, like dartboard darts.
Yeah. I do. I
100,
didn't realise you were wearing that, to be honest with you. I thought you were wearing an NBA jersey. Was that?
Nah, that was Dodge wearing the Clippers jersey.
Oh, ho, ho, little tease forward there, boys. All right, that's enough preamble, I think. Do you want to get into it?
So, yeah, beer review.
Tomo, cue music.
2 litres of the Central Hotel's Carlton Draft. I'm not normally a pale ale person.
Schofferhofer.
Carlton Cold. Nastro Azzurro.
The Budweisers.
Asahi.
Sapporo. That's good stuff.
That's such a good beer. I can taste the silky satin behind it.
He's drinking Heineken Zeros.
God, it's good.
I want to get
Tomo.
I'm just trying to get Tomo more involved here. He's on the camera right now as well. Yeah, bring it in, mate. Get closer.
Can we swap Tomo out for Benny? Because Benny will actually be on the camera when we record.
Who's that? Wait, Benny?
Look behind you, bro.
Oh, Big Ben himself.
Yeah.
Mate.
Benjamin,
yeah, guys, I can't wait for you. He's talking about the set that I'm still sitting in that no one is going to see for at least, I don't even know. How long, Dan? Update. How long we got?
Another month. A month and a week.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Never
ending. What?
Sorry.
I thought you were going to go, my loneliness is killing me. And I must confess.
Alright.
I still believe.
Well, mine, I've had to go a bit cheap this week because I completely forgot to go out. So this week's been such a blur, if I'm absolutely honest with you.
It's alright, it has. It's flown by.
It's just been an absolute blur. I was just lucky I had some Great Northerns sitting in my bedroom, so I just chucked a 6-pack of them in there. Well, 2 6-packs actually. I'm currently polishing off the first 6-pack, and I've got the second one ready to go.
Well, that's good stuff, Dan. I like that. It's the classic. It's the OG. Maybe it's just a throwback episode. We're going back to our roots.
So yeah, and I've gone back to the Great Northerns. I haven't drunk them in a while. I got a bit sick of them for a little while over lockdown.
Fucking hell, you probably had that many.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Well, Dan.
So over them, bro. Go on. What have you got for me?
Well, I've brought out a few props here. You hear that, listener? I've got here, Dan. What do you think this is? It's an ice bucket. Not the challenge, people. I ain't no fucking charitable person. But I'm going... Sorry, go on. Didn't mean that to be that funny. I'm just saying, I ain't doing no fucking challenge, bro. No. Alright. Oh, don't get me started on that shit. Put that in Alex's triggers. Bullshit social media things like that.
No, that is definitely a topic I want to get
Dan, would you donate $30 or post a photo of yourself playing sport? I'm gonna post the photo. Fuck you, you fucking idiots. Alright. You might say I did that, but you know what, let's not get into it. I'm a hypocrite like I'm the hypocrite like everybody else.
I just don't do either because I care about my personal look.
Fucking hell, mate. You are. Can you pull yourself together? Can you pull yourself together, mate? Right, what the fuck was that?
I don't know. It just reminds me of like.
I like where you're going, but you ruined it.
I bailed. Speaking of not bailing, which is what I should have done last week, I was listening back to the podcast.
Yeah. And
I just go, oh, dude, I'm horrified of mirrors. You know what? That's a load of bullshit. I couldn't give 2 rats' asses about a mirror. Like, I'm just listening, and I'm like, what drivel am I talking?
I don't know. In the moment, I believed you, but you know what, Dan? We'll both.
I believed myself in the moment too. But
oh yeah. Like, now, by the end of that episode, listener, if anyone actually made it to the end of it, we were scattered. we were
scattered, man. Dude, that gets played at work so much at the moment. It gets me so hyped.
Scat man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on Kel's playlist, and it comes on.
Oh, I was gonna say,
dude, that and Darude Sandstorm, it came on. I'm like, no. Or here's a boom, 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 boom. I'm like, no. Kel's like, yeah, this was playing at clubs when I was going out, and I'm like, stop it, Kel. Jesus. Alright, go. Sorry, I keep cutting you off for once.
No, this is good. This is good. This is the preamble bullshit that we are known for. Dan, what I've got here is I poured myself, what? Is that one standard shot, you reckon?
Jeez, it looks like one standard glass.
A big glass of Canadian Club, and I've just got a nice little. I put a few ice cubes in there. That was what that was before was an ice bucket. That's what I was referring to with the ice bucket challenge.
Yes.
Even though that was probably about 20 minutes ago already, but that was the ice bucket challenge. Oh, ice bucket, not that challenge. Jesus Christ! And I'm pouring some Coke in there. That's all I'm doing, guys. I'm doing a big old mixed drink. And I'm going to tell you something, Dan. I know one of our topics eventually is going to be tack months and all that type of stuff. This stuff here would always, for some reason, just fuck me. So who knows where this is going to end up, guys?
Yeah, we'll see how we go. Do you remember the first drink you bought? Like, at a night? Like, out? Or someone bought for you?
I don't, Dan. No, I don't. I was really trying to think then. No, I don't have it. I don't remember, to be honest.
See, I do. I remember
what was it?
Mine. Mitchell Gibson bought me a Corona at Empire. I didn't know what to drink.
Bit more recent for you too, so that would help.
I just remember thinking, well, what do you drink? And Mitchell's like, what do you want? Like, I'll get whatever you want. I'm like, dude, I don't know. I just saw a Corona. Like, I'll just get a Corona. Not realizing that they cost like $12 for a Corona, and I felt bad ever since.
Rules ever since. That was the beginning of the depression.
that was it.
Corona.
It was at that moment Daniel knew he fucked up.
When you walk in that first time, I'll never forget. They're just pure adrenaline rush. Oh my god.
The nerves. Like, you just thinking, whoa.
Oh yeah.
The darkness in the dark. Oh, and the lights. The smoke, the smell.
Oh man.
The smell of Empire. The first
I gotta say, I know that we hooked. Oh yeah, it's so good. I gotta say, like, those nerves I fucking miss. And we were talking about this earlier in a group chat with the great Mitch Goiker. Seinfeld IRL or something like that, isn't it? And the nerves are coming back, which is gonna be good. The first sesh back.
Dude, I'm already getting
about that so much. We talk about it so much on this show. But we're very excited
for that first sesh back, man. Like, I don't even care. Like, I don't care if it's not at Sench or if it's not at Empire. Just that first sesh where I can just have all the boys around with me. I don't care if it's at my house, your house, whoever's house.
Yeah.
Just that first sesh, just catch up with everyone and be like, mate, I fucking miss you.
You know, we gotta make some more stories. We're gonna get into a Sesh story later, guys. We will. But,
that's the two things we do on a night out. We make stories and we make babies, am I right?
Oh, Jesus. Jesus. One and the same.
Mum, if you're listening, I'm a child of Jesus.
Like and subscribe.
Please rate our podcast. Jesus, please rate our podcast.
Jesus. Hit us up, bro. Hey, we shout out the church like multiple times last episode.
We really have. Hey, Pope Benedict, what up, my bro? No, he wasn't the pedophile. Which one was?
The Australian one was. Or is or
pal.
not is. That's it.
Pal. Yeah.
You can be a pal with me, mate.
Alright. Alright. Jesus.
Beer review's done.
16 minutes to get the beer review done.
It's good.
Let's jump into AFL Chats.
Wins hands down.
We're a bunch of unique individuals. We're going to engage with our minds and our hearts. We're going to exchange ideas, thoughts, and even our energy. We're not always going to get it right, and sometimes you're not going to agree with us. But that's okay, because just like you, we're passionate about the game. So if you want to come along for the ride, join us on Saturday Arvos, because we just love the footy.
All right. The Gold Cunts. The Gold Suns, Dan. How'd you go?
We have women and kids listening, bro. Women and kids.
Now, hold on. Are we going back to the Christian thing again? Are you the Pope? Get the kids in? Okay. That didn't work. Move on.
Oh, Jesus.
Move on. Move on. Tomo, cut it.
Oh, I hope that's not loud in the microphone. I so apologise if you're listening with headphones.
I'm telling you right now, my voice, I can hear myself. I've had a few drinks. I'm getting real loud. I'm backing the mic up a bit.
Was it Monday night? Yeah, Monday. Collingwood versus Gold Coast Suns. And I've got to be really careful not to say because you keep saying it.
The Gold Cunts.
Full score 6-10, 46 to 10-8, 68. Collingwood's way. Now, Collingwood were impressive. comfortable
Yes.
win. I mean, look, Gold Coast are one of the lower teams on the ladder.
I think I watched this one. Did Degoe have a great game?
Yeah, he kicks like 4.
Yeah, fuck, he did. Yeah, and that's right, Coxie, you shared that. Yes, I watched this game.
That's right. Let's get into it. There's
Finally.
Coxie's big break. Whoa! Can we insert the sound of like Coxie's big breaks theme song in the back?
We can. Tomo, Coxie's theme now.
G'day and welcome to the show.
So the
Beautifully done.
Coxinator
Seamless.
was having a great game to begin with. Let's be honest. If he wasn't marking, he was tapping it down to Collingwood players, or in other words, the Collingwood players just happened to be right.
Number one
accidentally
Coxie hater, Daniel Paul over here, has jumped ship, hasn't he?
No, but see, this is the thing. I'm the first to back Coxie in, and then when he lets me down, I'm the first to just be like, dude, what? What are you doing? But I'm always the first to go, like, in that Collingwood group chat, he's going to slot it. Then he'll miss it, but of course he missed it. But I've always backed him in, and then the man has done what, you know what I love about him? He knows he is so shit and such an outsider in the AFL. He just rubs it into the defenders.
Oh man, that trash
It's
talking he did was so
It's
good,
so arrogant.
Oh,
it's so
the best.
lame. It's so bad. It's brilliant, isn't it? Tell me
that
it's not.
typical American, yeah, I'm calling you out, Americans. American arrogance!
Yeah.
But you know what? You love it. You love to
Dude,
see
I
it. He kicked
completely
that
forgot I
goal
posted-
and then just went up, yes, it just went right up into his face and just fucking gave it to him, and it was beautiful to see. How about the one where he took the mark and he did a little bounce, mate? Got on the run.
Oh, dude,
Got
here
the
it is.
Gazelle-like.
There it is. There it is.
Yes.
You know the best thing is? He does the classic DP, does the bit of the finger wag after kicking a goal. On the run side, just bit of the finger wag.
That's it.
Learned that
That's
from me,
it.
obviously.
Obviously. Big influence.
Obviously. Yeah. Slugger and Coxer. Yeah. The two of us like best buds, like two peas in a pod.
Alright, Dan, you done? You done with the big cock?
Yes. Coxie's big break. Oh, dude,
Wow, cock.
actually, just quickly,
Cock
you know what I
first
was going to
cunts.
do? Sorry, you know what I was going to do? I was trying earlier in the week. I was trying to find some suspenders. What
Oh,
Coxie wears. I was trying to get there, and I was gonna trim my beard back so just my mustache was long for the episode. so
holy
I look
shit,
like Coxie.
Dan. Put that in the doc. That has to happen IRL, in person, on camera.
Okay,
My
next
camera's
time
actually
Coxie,
stopped.
next time Coxie hits off, I'll do it.
Alright, Essendon, mate. I'll make it snappy because, let's just say, boys, if it wasn't done, it is now definitely done. I mean, we're already out of the finals, but just a big... You know, a game that was winnable against Tom Fison's Melbourne Demons. You know, a game that was winnable, last game of the season. You know, I thought we could bring out...
Keep talking. I'm getting something for the next segment. Keep talking. You're not talking, are you?
You thought they could break out something special. Worsfold over there, you know, last game, despite the 5 years that he's coached Essendon, you know, he's done absolutely fuck all. Bell Chambers' retirement, you know, a lot was going on. You know, a lot of questions raised about players, you know, contracts were
Sorry,
expiring.
bro. Hang on.
Damn, I'm talking. You keep fucking interrupting me. It's not bad enough that you're not on camera, but you keep interrupting me. Are you listening?
Pardon?
I was talking and you kept saying, you're not talking, are you? You're not talking, are you?
Well, sorry, I wasn't sure.
So I had to just wait anyway. Oh, God.
sorry.
No, I'm just saying,
Just
you
mute.
thought for the big John Worsfold, he's retiring, even though after the 5 years he's coached us, we progressed fuck all. You know, and you thought with Bell Chambers retiring as well, you bring out something, right? Contracts are up, expiring, all that type of stuff. You know, no. First quarter up, we kicked 2 goals. We proceed not to kick another goal until the 4th quarter. So great stuff there.
Yeah.
Joe Danaher, Dan. Obviously,
Your mate, you love him.
I
You
have
love
been, you know, as bipolar as I've ever been on that man. You know,
You were
I'm up and
riding
down.
him last week.
Fuck, that was like 2-3 episodes ago.
Sorry.
I know, how crazy.
Mate,
Time flies, baby.
flies.
It totally flies. It was his first game back. He had 3 goals, 3. And I was thinking that was great. Which it was. That's great for him. That's great for anybody, actually, in the AFL at the moment. But,
Yeah. That's great for a team.
Fuck, dude, we kick fuck. Yes, you're actually right, bro. You're actually right. Anyway, he did not have one disposal in the first half.
Yeah, sounds about right.
One disposal. One possession, one touch. We had to put him in the ruck, and he looked like he... man, I want him to stay, but you know what? I think he's done. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want this to go too long because there's not much to talk about, but let's just say questions have to be asked of every single player on this team, except for two guys, Adam Saad and Jordan Ridley. That's it. That's the only two players I consider to be locked in. Except Saad is a free agent, so he's probably going to leave. But that doesn't matter. You know, I don't even blame Saad if he wants to leave. Go to a team that actually has some fucking balls. Anyway, 2021, we got another absolute dead shit of a coach. Ben was a Rutten. I don't give a shit.
Rutten.
Whatever, he's not breaking us out of the fucking rut that we're in, I'll tell you that much. And you know what? His press conference after the game, after getting blown out, until the very end, he came back a little bit actually. But we're blown out the whole game, dominated. He could not show less emotion if he tried. So, it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. We could have Danaher, Saad,
Tipper,
a bunch of dudes
Fantasia.
leave. And you know, well, Fantasia, as far as I'm concerned, he's already at Port Adelaide. He's already gone.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned. McKenna's already gone back to fucking Ireland. Shout out to Ireland. And it's just, our team in 5 years...
Did McKernan leave as well? Is that his name?
He's retired. Yeah, he's retired. But he deserved to retire. He was struggling this year. Anyway, I've rambled too long, but I'm just... So many questions have to be asked. Because the Essendon Football Club, mate, we're 4th in members again this year for a team that for 15 years we've done fuck all, mate. 16, sorry, now. 16. And you know what? I'm not confident for the next 5 years that we're going to do anything more than what we've done. There's no indication to me.
You guys keep sitting in that bloody 9, don't you? Or around that 9 to 12.
Yep, spot on. And it's
I feel like that's the most frustrating spot too.
It is.
It's like you're down the bottom, so you're getting picks.
Damn,
it's like you're in the 8, so you've got a chance of making finals. It's just that shit spot.
Why not? And Dan, I just want to say quickly, I think bloody the Essendon Football Club is now taking the crown of the New York Knicks of the AFL. A historic franchise that is not even close to struggling financially. Perhaps one of the most financially successful clubs that has done fuck all for years, decades. It is. It's decades at this point. We are the New York Knicks, mate.
Alright, let's jump into NBA chats.
Tomo!
Now, I gotta be honest with you, Alex. This isn't gonna be a hot take. I've really found this hard to compute, to process, and to handle. Alright, listener, you won't be able to see, but Alex is gonna describe to you what's happening right now.
He's wearing...
I have sat through this version of the Clippers.
He's got the Lob City Chris Paul... Lob City Chris Paul. It's the Clippers Chris Paul jersey. He's wearing it, he's taking it off.
Which were known for choking.
Doc Rivers, 3-1 leads. Gone.
I've sat through this era of the Clippers.
Who is that? Is that DeAndre Jordan?
That's DeAndre Jordan when we moved...
So, I guess slightly more recent.
Just after Chris Paul and that left, there was no Lob City. We were making finals, but we choked once again. With
3-1 leads, Dan? 3-1 leads?
Not 3-1 leads, but we were choking, but then we didn't really have anyone on our team. We weren't as diverse as what we are now.
And here it is. That's the jersey.
I've sat through this current...
That's the one.
Abysmal...
Yes.
Franchise's history this year.
What are you wearing? What are you wearing right now, Dan? Say it. Fucking say it. Say it!
A 2019-2020 Los Angeles Clippers Paul George 13 jersey.
Fuck you, Playoff P, you fucking wank. Fuck you. And yeah, we know what we call it on this show. And by we, I mean you.
Yeah.
Please.
I said we were going to choke. You know what? I've moved on.
Oh boy. This sounds like someone to break up.
I found my home for the rest of the season.
There's another reveal. Oh, listener. I think he's got the jersey on backwards. I'm not
I
gonna
would
lie to
normally
you.
crucify at doing this.
Then you
Oh, it's backwards. Hang on.
I knew it. I'd said it. Oh, Jesus. Listen, if you can see him struggling right now to put on this fucking jersey, it's fucking embarrassing. Oh, he's put his head through the armhole. Oh my god. It's an embarrassment.
I've found my home. Across the side of the Staples Center. For Kobe and for the man who was robbed of MVP.
Dan and Mitch Goikia, I'm speaking on his behalf. We welcome you with open arms to the Los Angeles Lakers. Woo! There it is.
You don't understand. Like, although I called Clippers choking 3-1, man.
I didn't believe it. I did not believe it.
I called it, and I was like, yeah, it'll happen. But, just deep down, you still believe, nah, we'll win this easy. Watching that game was shocking. You get to the fourth quarter, we're down by what? I think it was 10? So we're still in it. Still in it. Clippers are known for making a bit of a comeback, like really clamping down that last quarter, with our deep bench, our decent starters. You know what I mean? Like, if there was any team to competently do it, I'd back the Clippers in. Do you think we could shoot a basketball or get a stop? Actually, no, we got stops. Pat Bev got a couple of steals. But what was that shooting? How do we... if you're Harrell, he put some tough shots in. Don't get me wrong. But he was missing shots he should have made. Kawhi, that jumper, that elbow to, just outside the key jumper that he, fadeaway jumper. He will make 99 out of 100 shots. Game 7, fourth quarter, he would miss 99 out of 100 shots. Paul George, don't even get me started on him. The clank that he produced reminded me of when I was trying to shoot that little mini basketball at one of the youth girl games and all you boys were pissing yourself for half an hour afterwards because it came out of my hand wrong.
Okay.
Difference is...
He almost threw it 100 meters in the wrong direction. Okay.
Difference is, I'm not an elite basketball player playing in Game 7 of the finals. We don't get a draft pick until 2027, a first-round draft pick. Just remember that. I'll nearly be 30. I could be married with kids by the time we next get a draft pick. And I get, your first year, we still got to mold and get ready. We still got a chance of success in the next 4 or 5 years.
I 100%. Disagree. Warriors are back, bro. This was your year. This actually was your year, I think.
No, I don't think it was our year because...
Well, what makes you say that? The fact you got eliminated? Does that make you say that, Dan?
No. I feel like, obviously, we were favourites to win, but... Especially after Kobe passing... I think LeBron just hit...
Here we go.
No. LeBron was already on a mission.
Here we fucking go.
No.
What's that got to do with you?
No. Look, can you not cut me off for once? LeBron was already on a mission, and that just hit him to he was already at level 5, and he just hit level 100. There was no stopping him, and I think he'll take it all the way and get the championship. He should have got MVP, and I reckon he'll win the championship, and I reckon there's no stopping him. It's so much nicer when you don't talk. I mean, what? Oh, off you go, man. Your turn.
Sorry, I was mistaking this for Cricket's Corner then. Alright. So. Dan, let me just fucking paint the fucking picture for you. This is the reality. I don't want your bullshit, soft responses to your Clippers. The Collingwood of the NBA. The dogs of the NBA.
For real though, the depression I had for the rest of the day. Sorry, I've done a U here. The depression I had for the rest of the day. I just sat on my bed, just didn't want to talk to anyone. And Dad comes in, he's like, it could be worse. You could go for Collingwood. And then just turned around and walked out the door.
Hold on, who's your dad go for?
North Melbourne. I know.
Well, you know what? Tell him to fuck off.
Yes, a bit rich.
You guys are literally a cricket team, as in you guys, North Melbourne, I mean, with the fucking 11 players you got left. All right.
Yeah, North Melbourne have got a cricket team with the amount they've just delisted.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Dan, look. How do you fancy these fucking stats for you, mate? Second half.
Dude,
Kawhi, 2 points!
Dude, if you're going to tell me... If you're going to
Points!
tell me the shooting percentages, I don't want
Kawhi, 2
to.
points, Dan. Listen to me.
Yeah.
Listen to me, you Clippers knob. You listen to this, and you listen good. You fucking Clippers cuck. Alright. Yes, Kawhi 2 points. Playoff P. We're talking side of the backboard, baby. We're talking... He hit, what, 1-3 in the last, couple of minutes of the game? Just as a...
In the whole series, or...?
The man had 10 points, Dan. I'm not even kidding you. I reckon you could have got 10 points in the last 3 minutes of that game because of the way the game was over.
10 points in the quarter?
No, Dan. No, Dan. PG had 10 points for the game. Playoff P made 4 field goals out of 16. 16 shots, so he made 4. Playoff Kawhi, the best player in the world. The best player in the world, guys, undisputed. Well, he's the MVP. If he was well rested, all that rest he's gotten, you'd think he could, had the fucking legs to make a field goal. No! 6 of 22. Yeah, 22 field goal attempts. Imagine shooting 22 field goal attempts and making 14 points. 14 points. But then you say, Dan, well, obviously...
No, that sounds like my 60 overall my career player.
You might say, as many have before, Dan, he's the best two-way player in the league.
No, I don't.
Defense. Especially Paul George, too. What a defensive combo. Kawhi and Paul George putting the clamps on. Who are they defending, Dan? Can you tell me? Who are they defending? Who the fuck is Kawhi defending? Was he defending Gary Harris, 14 points, shooting 55%? Is he guarding him? Was he guarding Jeremy Grant, 15 points, shooting 40%? Was he guarding Jamal Murray, 40 points, 60% shooting, Dan? Was he guarding him?
Nobody guarded Murray, mate. Nobody guarded Murray.
The best 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, 2-time Finals MVP, media proclaimed best player in the world, LeBron's done. And this is what he gives you. 40 points, Jamal Murray.
I feel like I'm back in like a Thursday detention or something, the way this is
going right now.
This is pure punishment, man.
You know who scored more? Gary Harris and Jeremy Grant combined scored more and individually scored more than each of those players. The big two of Gary Harris and Jeremy Grant.
They're all-stars, mate. Next year, all-stars, I'm telling you now. Clippers are bringing up new all-stars in Gary Harris.
Now, let me just also put on defensive end, Dan. The big man himself. The absolute dog. Wow, the heart and soul, Dan. The fucking heart and soul of the team.
I already know where you're going.
Pat Beverly. Pat, it's Dame time, Beverly. As I pour myself another fat Canadian club and cola. Where was he, Dan?
Can I ask you a question, just quickly?
Please.
Are you enjoying this?
Oh, mate, I am fucking loving this, bro. Pat Beverly, who, you know what? Pat Beverly, bad influence on Paul George. I liked Paul George. Pat Beverly has made him into a dick. I just threw my bottle. Oh boy, it fell on the ground. Alright,
man.
And Montrezl Harrell. Montrez, bitch-ass white boy Harrell. What happened, mate? You've been beaten by another fucking Slav. Another Slav has come in there and just bent you boys over. Sixth man of the year. What happened to your 2 6th man of the year candidates, Dan? Lou Williams. Where'd he go? What happened to Lou?
He was still at the strippers from the COVID break.
Skip to my Lou Williams!
6.
1 of 4 from 3. 3 of 11. 27% shooting. 6th man of the year candidate. I'm going to name my son 6. How about you name your son Stripper? Because you know what? That's all you're fucking good for.
You know what?
I think I'm
Will
done, Dan.
and Montrezl Harrell, they want to ride in the 6.
But they have died in the 6.
They make me want to die in the 6, mate.
Sorry, that was a better one. Look at these little tongs here. Side note, I got the ice bucket here as I mentioned earlier. Look, got little tongs.
Very nice.
Ice cube tongs.
Get that from the pickers?
No, this is a gift to my father, actually. on Father's Day / his birthday that are almost the same day. Fun fact. All right, there it is. You know what? I think we just wrap up NBA chats by saying quickly, summing up the other games. Quickly, go. Dan, go.
I haven't really.
Because that was it. That was the main story.
Look.
No, just the results. Lakers are in. Lakers are in. The big one.
Heat,
and they've won game
Heat no
one.
longer have the shot at sweeping Celtics. They won their first game back. It's now 2-1. Looking like it's going to be a good series. I'm still calling Heat in 5.
Who do you want for the finals now that your
Miami,
team's
bro.
out?
I want Miami, man. I want
Miami LA?
Lakers. Yeah, Miami Lakers.
That'd be cool. I agree.
I'm a Jimmy Buckets man, as we know.
Oh, here we go. You're worse than me, mate. All over the fucking shop.
I am.
Oh, I love Jimmy Buckets too. I loved him in Philly, and it's unfortunate that he's bending over
it didn't
the
work
East without
out.
him. All right. Well, anyway, so your tip is Lakers, Miami.
Lakers in 5.
Say Mammy.
Probably. Mammy Noodles, is that what it was?
All right, that is a beefy NBA chat. It's probably our best NBA chats we've had. Hot
for you
takes
it was,
aplenty.
Yeah, best
that was
NBA
good.
chats for you.
No, that was good for you, as in,
No.
like, you know,
No, it wasn't
passion.
good for me. No, I didn't enjoy that whatsoever. You just slamming me with the most brutal facts.
Okay, you know what? I enjoyed it. I enjoy it.
Dude, you know the worst thing was? The memes that have come out of that. The memes, man.
Playoff P got absolutely fucking
So
roasted,
many
bro.
memes. Like, compared to any other team being eliminated.
He fucking deserves it. No, because you know what, Dan? They stoked the fire. They
did.
it.
They did.
Yeah.
And I said
They were
at the
asking
time,
for it.
No, dude, and I said at the time that pissed me off.
Yeah, you did. You did. Credit to you. All right, Dan. Now, the biggest segment of the show. This might go for who knows long. An hour and a half, 3
Yeah,
hours.
probably. 4 hours.
Shout outs. Tomo!
Anyway, alright, so shout outs. Alex, I'll let you do the honors, mate. We'll let you do the honors.
Yes. Now, we asked you guys, especially you international listeners, who again listened to the last podcast. I've seen the numbers, but you just refused to follow on Instagram. But we've had one follower. And you know what? Kudos to you, because we called him out, Dan. Oh, God, I almost fucked it again.
Oh,
Dan.
what did you say then? Yeah, Alex has been calling me Daddy.
Daddy! It was Jordan Wally. We called him out last episode. He was the one that was going to have the suggestion of putting brand new shoes on the table, but who else? One of your mates had it as well.
Ewan had it.
Ewan had it as well. But yeah, Jordan Wally had to be a contribution to the last show. Called him out on the show for not following. Not that it shows he's listening, but then he's followed the Instagram, and he had a nice little comment, Dan. Nice little comment saying didn't actually expect the show to be actually good.
Fuck, is that not the most backhanded compliment we've received the most?
It is. We get that a lot. And you know what? I understand that, Dan, because if you knew us, you wouldn't expect us to actually have a show that is somewhat put together with any sort of, I hesitate to say, professionalism. It's not. But you know what I'm saying? That there's a
got
structure.
the essence of professionalism in there.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Alright, so thank you for listening to our very long shout-outs segment.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's jump to a segment that we haven't done in a very long time. What episode are we up to now?
Fucking 14. Over the hump. Top 50% now of podcast amounts of episodes.
So we're up to episode 14.
14.
Literally, we haven't done it since episode 7. So it's been half of our run time.
That is crazy.
7 weeks.
That just shows you, almost been 2 months. That just shows you how quickly this time moves, guys. Who would have thought? That's never been said before. Time flies.
Time flies when you're locked in.
Yeah, that's the new saying, isn't it? Alright, so Sesh story, Dan, what I'm going into.
Alex,
I'm tackling this one, finally.
You jump this one first, because mine was not a Sesh story, but...
Yes, I'm excited about yours,
together
though.
Anyway, yeah, alright.
Yeah, I'm excited about it, though. Hold on, Dan, have you been drinking much? How many have you had?
Well, I had 4 before I jumped on,
Yeah.
and I've had 2 now.
I can tell you're not drunk because you're not doing your silly laugh. You got your funny laugh. You
I've
haven't
nearly
done it
finished
yet.
mine. Yeah. What the...
Hold on. Let me have a big sip here.
Yeah, let me go loose.
Jeez, we're going to have diabetes by the end of
Man,
this episode.
that struggled. I struggled to scull that.
As I said, man, we're not piss fit. We're not piss fit anymore.
I'm not aerobically fit or piss fit anymore.
We're anything with fit in it, mate, except for we're done. All right.
We fit.
That's an episode. We fit best of. Let's do it live. All right. So, Sesh Stories, Dan. The one I'm tackling here is something that's been on the list here for a little bit, but we haven't gotten to it because, you know what, we fucking should have done it during the Hangover episode. We had nothing to talk about then. But you know what, we've saved it for here.
Yeah.
Let me set the scene.
Go for it.
God, I wish we had either the great J Morgs, or I think it must have been Mitch Gorka. He's usually there. They're both together usually. But I'm there at the Sesh. Dan not there. What? Do you know why you wouldn't have been there? I can't remember.
I think I was just having a week off.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, no,
you
I was
did
having
do
a
that
week
for
off.
a bit.
No, I had a week off. That's right. 'Cause remember, I drove. I met you guys there at the front. Remember?
Maybe.
I was parked at the front of Aldi. I came to say
Yeah.
g'day for whatever reason.
Yes. I'll take your word for it. I'm not gonna lie to you because this is part of the story. I was severely inebriated. Is that the word? I was fucked. All right, there it is.
Sorry, kids.
I was absolutely gold cunts, and
Stop saying it.
we're in Australia. It's fine. That's like a part of the vocabulary.
This is the female viewer, man. We need as many as we can.
Oh,
get.
you're right. We love women here at this show. Okay. So I'm on the dance floor as we are at like probably I'd say midnight, maybe 11:30. Could have been fucking 7 p.m. for all I know, mate. But I'm gonna go with 12 p.m. at night, and we're dancing around. And the great J Morgs is telling me, he's told me over and over again, settle down, mate. You're bumping into people. You're doing all this shit. Clearly, I was fucked. Security guards standing like right. You know, on that area, Dan, was the couch on the dance floor.
Man, you didn't even have to tell me where you were talking about before, and I already knew what you were talking about.
Oh my god. She stands on there looking over us like Batman on a gargoyle, looking down on us, and just...
She has a little bat signal every time she catches us doing something. And how many times I've tried...
Yeah,
how many times has at least one of us tried to dance with her? just to get her down.
Oh, mate. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I've done that. Maybe it's because I've had this one run-in with her and I've really,
I've
set
set
it off.
We all have that one bouncer that we don't want to piss off.
This is the one. So I've bumped... Alright, this is my side of the story. This is why I'd love to have Mitch Gorka or Morgs on. The tallest man in podcasting.
Tallest man
because
in South
the
East.
world. Oh. Yeah, South East probably be more appropriate.
One of the greatest beards I've seen lately. But besides the point, keep going.
He's looking good. But he told me I'm... Alright, no, you know what? Yes, I'm sticking to my perspective. I'm just dancing, I'm just vibing. And I guess I bumped into this girl. She turns around and says, Jesus, it's hazy. But she's like, what the fuck? What the fuck, you're bumping into me? And she pushes me, and she says, get off me. And, of course, Dan, this makes a scene. This makes a scene because, of course, she is a female. Yep.
Now, listeners, for those of you who have never met Alex yet,
sure.
Alex loves to make a scene and make something bigger than what it actually is. Now, I wasn't there. It was probably the slightest little touch. She goes, hey, are you right? Like, whatever.
No,
and Alex probably...
right.
No, I know Alex well enough to know he would have blown up, caused a full fucking fit.
I disagree. I disagree because I think in this situation, I was trying to de-escalate. She was flying off the handle. She was. Yeah, so she must have been... And of course, the security guard, again, on the gargoyle like Batman Dan. Can you get off your phone?
Not on my phone. Sorry, I was messaging Morgs.
What are you doing?
I was telling Morgs that he's in our Sesh Story, baby, so hopefully he listens.
Okay, yeah, shout out to Morgs. There you go, Morgs. Dan's messaging you live on the show instead of listening to me. I had to listen to you during your depressed Clippers conversation. Alright? I tuned in the whole time.
And obsession. Sorry, go.
And, she swooped down Dan. You know what I'm doing? Silent takedown. She hangs down off the gargoyle. Silent takedown.
Glide kick. The inverted takedown.
Yeah. She glide kicked, but then held R2 and went full, quick. And she went, BOOM!
Dude, so many people won't understand.
I don't care. She took me out, boy. She jumped off the couch onto me and grabbed me in, the handcuffed arm behind me position. And has, pushed me out. And of course the dance floor's packed. She's pushed me through everybody. Everyone's looking at me. I'm yelling out to her. You know what, Dan? I think you're right, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. She's yelling out to me like, fuck you. I'm like, fuck you. I'm just yelling back at her. I'm like, you fucking pushed me first, bitch. And I was fucking losing it out of there while like being pushed out of there. I'm not gonna lie to you, maybe one of the most funny like positions I've been in. Being like fake arrested. It's like pushing me out, like pushing me through everybody in the crowd. I'm like pointing with my other hand that she hasn't got. I'm like, fuck off. You pushed me first. Anyway. As I'm exiting, of course, I grab a bottle of water, as you do on the way out. You have to grab a bottle of water.
Dude, my fridge was so full of scent waters for a little while there.
They've got little bottles of water for when you leave. And they had that there. Thank God. I needed it. And full credit to the boys here. They came out with me. Bless their souls. I think it was towards the end of the night anyway. But they came out with me. And we hatched a little plan. Because I think, oh, holy shit. Yes.
Were you on at the time? This is what you're going to say?
Now, no.
Oh.
This was...
That's a change.
Fan of the show.
Listeners, if you're a female, stop getting with Alex and get with me instead.
Listener, that's incorrect.
No. Alex doesn't know what a female is, please.
I don't.
Please.
See, I got kicked out by one. By two, in fact. Double teams. Let's not get into it. Jay Morgs is with me. Again, the tallest man in the southeast. And he has set me up. We came up with a plan. Foolproof, Dan, obviously. Yep. Foolproof plan. There was a four-wheel drive ute sort of thing. With a big cabin on the back. Mm-hmm. We've gone behind it. He's leant up against the fence and done the old, interlocked the hands.
Done the old...
Yeah, the old, oh! And he's put it on the knee and he's going to yeet me over the fence. He's just going to throw me over the fence, and then if I land on someone, I land on someone. We'll see what happens. Long story short, we do it. Yeets me over the fence. I land, and I'm not going to lie to you, Dan. To this fucking day, my left hand is still, really tender in this one spot, and there's a lump there. I'm pretty sure I, must have fractured it at the time, but I'm not going to, look into it.
I remember getting so many texts that night. If you're going, dude, I think I broke my hand. So wait till I tell you the story that follows along with this. My hand broken. Man. I'm broken. Hand broken. Being kicked
emotionally
out.
Broken.
Talk later. Battery dead.
I remember that. That's great.
Dude, as soon as I heard battery dead, I'm like, hang on. That's Alex's phone, not mine. What is going on?
I have a Samsung, not an iPhone. Right. And we'll get into it later. And then he's hit me over. I land solely on my left hand on the ground. Left hand takes the brunt force of the impact and then lands under my ass. And then as soon as I stand up, security guard is literally right there. I land next to him. Some other dude. I stand up, he grabs me, and he's just like, you want to go out, mate? I'm like, yeah, just take me out, mate. So he just grabs me by the arm, and not even a heart, but it was done. It was done before I even landed, mate.
Man, you were so lucky you didn't get scan text that night.
And he just grabs me and just slowly pulls me out. I grab another bottle of water. So you know what? Hydration was on point by that point.
You know what?
If nothing else, it was worth it for the water.
Little win for the water, hey?
Yeah, it's the little wins. It's the little things. And he, anyway, takes me out. And that was the jumping over the fence, breaking my hand story that still hurts me to this day. But I don't talk about it because, what are they going to do? It's too late now. It's probably healed itself. Look at that. Dan, look at it on the camera.
No,
that's quick. That's good.
Definitely grab yourself with that, can't you?
Yeah. Bit of left hand action.
Alright, so my story isn't so much a Sesh story, but it came up the other day, and Alex was like, dude, you've got to talk about that in the next episode.
Oh, man.
And this is the perfect time to talk about it. So,
oh, man. Yeah.
I bought myself a pair of Timberlands, but I bought it online, and I didn't want my parents finding out that I got it because I don't remember what the reason was. I think I'd spent too much as it was, and they were kind of like, dude, you need to save a bit of money for a little while. So I afterpaid it. I'm like, Alex, can I get it dropped off at your house, and I'll just get them off you another day? It's like, yeah,
that's how we roll,
fine.
Boys. That's how we roll.
I don't care. I'm like, cool, awesome. So I put, it's like, oh, your delivery's coming today. What would you like to do? And I call Alex, like, dude, you home? And he's like, nah, no one's home. So I had to get it sent to the post office.
Which is paint a picture. It's literally at the bottom of a road. It's down the bottom, so it's really close.
And so this was the day. I don't know if we've spoken about it, but I had to pick Alex up from the paddock that day.
Oh Jesus!
That's another sex story. That was that day.
All you need to know is, big night out. Ended in the paddock. Dan picked me up from the paddock.
Big night out, gone wrong, dude. I get a text from him, and he's like, "Dan, I know you got work. Can you please come pick me up?" I'm like, "Shit, where are you?"
Oh,
he's
man.
like, "I'm in a paddock. I don't know where I am." Fuck. Okay. And
Dan, I'm gonna shout you out, bro. That's big time, bro. That's big time.
I finally work out where he is, so I race down. And I'm like, well, if I'm dropping you off, I'll pick up my Timberlands while I'm at it.
Of course.
So,
makes sense.
You know, I still had an hour before work started, so I was in no rush to get to work. We're driving, and I'm like, Alex, where's the post office? We get to the post office. We get out of the car.
Yeah.
You know, we see the Boy Scouts there. And my dad was a Boy Scout. He always wanted me to do a Boy Scout. And yes, this is a story of my run-in with a Boy Scout. I'm sorry if you've heard it, but...
Yeah, at the post office, yes.
I've got to be honest.
Sort of...
Alex, I'm getting a bit triggered just thinking about this. So...
Do it, Dan. Dan, do it. This is good. Bring the hype.
The Boy Scouts are there, and they're like, hey, would you like to make a donation to the Boy Scouts? I'm like, yeah, definitely, of course. Let me see what I got in my wallet. So I pull my wallet out, and I check. I'm like, oh, sorry, guys, I've got no coins. Like, I can't buy a ticket for your raffle. I don't have any change. The kid has his iPad, puts his iPad down, out of the back pocket. We also take card. It just pulls out this little white card reader. And then someone just yells out, "You have to now, mate. You can't be a dick." Oh my god. Alright. So I bought like 4 tickets. Never heard back from them, so obviously I didn't win. Alex is pissing himself. And I get the post office.
So funny.
Look, I am a self-proclaimed, how'd you call it? Specific tighter.
He's a tight ass listener. He's a tight ass.
No,
I'm not going to get into details. The man doesn't have to be a tight ass, but he is. There it is. I said it.
I like saving. Anyway,
He likes saving. There you go.
I'll splurge on some things, and other things I'll be like, it takes a lot of convincing.
We'll get into it later. In fact, he has splurged.
Yes. And so I get in the post office. Alex is pissing himself, and he's finally calmed down. And I'm like, dude, did that really just happen? I'm like, it couldn't have. And I'm like, nah, surely it was a fake card reader. So I open up my phone, check my bank account, and like $10 has been taken out from these
immediately.
Boy Scouts. Immediately, not even pending. It was already taken out.
And Dan, I remember us saying, like, where do we draw a line at this point? Is every homeless dude gonna from now on have a fucking pay pass reader?
Yeah,
like, we're fucked. We're fucked.
Literally, like, I actually felt bad because I couldn't like donate to Boy Scouts.
I love how I reckon before that we were walking up to it and we saw him, and I reckon I just I started slow walking to get behind you. I probably had the sunnies on, the hoodie up. You know how it is. Listen.
Yeah, dude, I was just like, I felt so bad. I'm like, sorry, dude, like, I don't have any change on me. Like, if I could, I would gladly donate. But I didn't have any change, and he just goes,
it happens.
We take card, and I just
that was fucking great, man.
Yeah, so for anyone who's taking donations, don't just whip out the white little card square thing. Bit harsh, bit rough, but that's the way of the future, really, isn't it?
Maybe we need to start doing that, mate. All right, Dan, do you want to get into what we're doing?
Yep. All right, cool. So,
come on, what are we doing?
What is we
doing?
Yeah.
Sorry, I apologise. I'm eating it.
Are you talking about COD Cold War, Dan? You want to get into that first?
No, I'll come to that last.
Okay.
So, this week, as we said, has been a real blur. Some exciting notes, just some quick ones to go through. Played Spellbreak for the first time, which is the Battle Royale. It's a lot of wizards and witches, like Battle Royale. So really, when you think DP video games, that's the last thing you really think of, isn't it, Alex?
Yeah, I think we're pretty similar in that regard. We're not big fans of magic and shit like that.
Spiderwick Chronicles I love, but that's about as magic as I can get.
Yeah.
But I played my first Battle Royale, got a W for the first game.
Delete immediately.
Deleted, finished on that 100% win rate.
Good. Currently
playing Dead Island Definitive Edition on PS4. was $5 on the PlayStation Store.
Is this the original? When did that come out?
2011 came out.
Fuck. That's PS3.
Yep, PS3
Holy
360.
shit.
I played the original on 360. I got it with Games with Gold.
Oh my god.
So yeah, pretty good game. I don't know. It feels a lot like Dying Light, but not as good. Obviously, it's made by the made by the same people. But Dying Light's wicked. So that's pretty good. We're about halfway, not even, maybe a quarter through the story now. Doing that 4-player co-op. So now, speaking of like multiplayer games, I've really been getting into. Have you played or seen any videos or any reviews on Among Us?
Yeah, I see. And this is the one I was thinking about. I've seen, the big boys, PewDiePie and shit like that, posting about this. So yes, I know exactly what you're talking about now. Cartoony looking.
Yeah, so it's got like that 6-foot beam that Fall Guys had.
Yeah. Right, cool.
And we'll play in that. We'll just play it on our iPhones and have like a Discord group chat call going. And my god, man, that is the funniest shit to play with a group. It's like when you're an imposter, you will throw anyone under the bus, man. So if you're a crewmate, you gotta try and get all your tasks done. If you're an imposter, you gotta try and kill everyone before working out who it is. And every round someone gets eliminated, you have to vote who gets kicked off. And you have to vote off the imposters, but obviously you can get it wrong kind of thing. And it's that, who can lie the best to save their ass. So much fun, man. Like we played, I think it was on Monday night. I would just play a game or two. We ended up playing till like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I think it was Wednesday night. Everyone was like, all right, let's all get on. And I reckon we ended up playing for maybe 6-7 hours. But speaking of COD, Friday, it was announced Black Ops Cold War Alpha, free this weekend for PlayStation users.
Now, just quietly, Dan, before you jump into your first impressions, the show's first impressions, I guess. How's the song for the Black Ops trailer? What a fucking banger. The one that was playing underneath this last time we talked about Black Ops Cold War.
Did they have Blue Monday? Or am I tripping out a different game?
It was. It was almost similar to the Wonder Woman 84 one, which is, I think, the Blue Monday.
Yeah.
How funny is that? Well, they're both in the 80s-ish. So... but like, what a fucking banger, dude. I love that.
Yeah.
It's just, you're hearing it right now, listener. What a fucking vibe. But anyway, sorry, that's all I have to contribute to this. Go ahead, Dan. I haven't played it. This is all the great man, Daniel Paul.
So, pre-installed, ready to go. I'm hyped. I'm someone who loves the COD multiplayer for the first 4 months, and then I'll overplay the shit out of it. I'm like, nah, I don't want to look at it again. Yeah,
are you a big Prestige guy? Just before we jump in, you like Prestiging or no?
I'll do the first Prestige and that's about it. But Prestiging's not even in CODs anymore, man.
Oh my god! That just shows you. That just shows you how old school I am.
You hit the battle pass at rank 55. You just get reset to 55 now. Yeah.
Oh no. Well, we'll get into that later, won't we? But Dan, please, first impressions, COD Black Ops multiplayer, go.
Very impressed, man.
Really? I like that.
It feels a lot like old CODs.
Man, that is the new trend, isn't it? Just make it like the old school shit as I pour myself another Canadian club and cola. I saw the map with, everyone keeps raving about this map between boats. You go between boats.
Yes, so that's the 10v10 map. You have like zip lines and shit where you gotta go between like 3 boats. And you have like little jet skis and like gun boats and shit.
Sounds good. Sounds really nice.
It's really cool. It's very Battlefield-esque.
Yeah, so what, you're loving it though?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I know this is gonna sound ridiculous, but when I was thinking of like an alpha, you think it's just
Xbox
testing.
Players.
No, that's bait, bro. That's alright.
We'll get into it.
And this game is so like the time to kill is evenly balanced. It's not too quick, but not too slow. It's probably a little bit on the slower side. The only thing about it that really drives me nuts is the aim down sight speed for snipers. Man, quick scoping central. It's quicker to aim down sight with a sniper than it's quicker to aim down sight with a sniper than it is with an assault rifle or SMG.
Fuck.
It's quick. It's
hot.
I'm someone
fucked.
Yeah, I don't snipe at all. Like, I'm shocking at COD. Let's be honest.
I agree. No, I don't agree with you saying that. I'm saying I'm terrible as well. I understand.
I don't snipe whatsoever. I finished the game 10-5, quick scoping only.
That's good. What are you talking about? 10-5. That's not bad.
In any other game, that would not have happened. That's how quick it is.
You're saying... so you're saying it's so good that even you're good. Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. No, that's good. That's good. I get you now.
But yeah, super enjoyable, man. Like, if it wasn't gonna finish tonight, I'd literally say, dude, jump on it, download it, give it a go.
Fucking hell, dude. I'm excited about that game. I'm more excited, obviously, about the...
news on the campaign, though, which is what
fine.
I'm most excited for.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna buy this as soon as I can. Whether I've got the... We'll get into it. Whether I've got the PS5 or Xbox Series S, Series X, Series fucking F, whatever the fuck I've got, depending on what's available.
Xbox Series F in the chat.
I might even have to just play it on fucking PS4. Who knows? Yeah, whatever I can play it on, I will be playing that campaign as soon as I can. Now, are we done with what we're doing?
Yeah, what have you been doing?
But this week I had 2 assignments due tonight, actually. But I finished them before with the podcast, so I can get smashed on the app. So that's all good. That's the main thing. All right, we'll just go into the main topic then, Dan. Mm-hmm. The real meat and potatoes of this episode.
Sorry, I'm eating. Can you do it for me?
I can. Listener, we don't know what the title of this podcast is yet. What I've got written down here is PS5 fucked you. That's right, the console wars have actually fired back up again, listener. They have. And by they, I mean between me and Dan. Dan, I want to start by saying we didn't wake up for the conference. We didn't do it. Yep. We didn't do it.
Don't say we didn't wake up. You didn't wake up. I was.
Dan, don't you dare. All right, who was organising this? Who was organising the PS5 conference live stream?
Did we need to organise it? You said in the podcast, we will do it.
Yeah. Did we?
Well, you weren't awake. I was ready to go.
You're awake. You watched it live, did you?
Yeah. I got up at 5:30.
Fuck off. You did not watch it live. You didn't watch it live.
Yes, I did.
You said before we recorded you didn't watch it live.
I didn't
you woke
stream
up.
it. No, I didn't stream it. I watched it live, but I didn't
Then
stream it.
why didn't you fucking wake me up?
Because you didn't even wake up at 8 o'clock when I called you to say
no,
X happened.
Dan. You know what you need to do, Dan? You need to tell me when this is happening. You need to tell me the night before that this is happening.
Well, I did last time, and look what happened.
That was 3 a.m. That was a lot earlier. Fuck, he's got me. He's got me.
Dude, look at that.
That looks fucking disgusting. What is that? He showed me a beer with the most gross-looking froth. Is that the Great Northern?
It is. It's getting a bit warm, though, because the colour's getting a bit darker.
Oh, Jesus. Anyway, we didn't wake up for we didn't wake up for the conference, and we didn't do the live stream.
We didn't wake up to watch the conference, but your mate DP was up to watch the conference live for you guys.
Allegedly. We have no proof of that. Okay, so...
Do you want to get the text messages of me saying, oh my god, Harry Potter, how shit?
Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it right fucking now. Is this on Messenger?
Not to you, but it was to the boys.
Oh, no. I can't agree with this. You just said to me that you woke me up for it. You didn't wake me up.
I didn't wake you up, no. But when I did text you, you weren't awake.
Alright.
I called you twice.
How am I supposed to get into it if you didn't even wake me up before the conference?
Because I just assumed you were asleep because you didn't message me. What's the point of me
Dan,
going off?
So do I have to do everything? Do I have to do everything, Dan? You can't even wake me up for your own conference that you want me to watch?
You didn't wake up when I told you the PlayStation 5's gone live pre-orders. This is not a drill.
Because I don't... We'll get into it. We'll get into that. But I don't give a fuck about that. No, I'm talking about the PS5 conference.
Okay. Look, PS5 conference wasn't too special. Just showed off a couple of games. New Miles Morales gameplay, which is really cool. I mean, I'm so hyped for that. I know you're not. I don't think it's going to be a short 5-hour game. I reckon it's going to be 10 hours. It's going to be...
They're charging $50 for it, so... at US.
Oh, yeah. Dude, it's like $94 Aussie right now.
Well, you know what? Do you want to bring it up now then? This is Dan's... what's the title for it?
Psychic
Dan. Go.
Yeah. I called. Clip is choking.
Yes.
And then I called. What was the next thing I called? The price of games increasing. They weren't going to drop.
$70. All games have been raised by $10 on PS5 at this point. Xbox hasn't confirmed or denied. You can only assume they're going to do the same thing. But we don't know yet, but I'd say so.
So I called that.
But yeah, you called it. What else did you nail, Dan? Do you want me to say it?
Yeah, I don't remember if this was recorded or just Alex and I talking.
It is. I guarantee you it was. I forgot. You're right.
That God of War 2 was going to be revealed at this or last week's.
Yes.
Or the last
PlayStation conference, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yep.
And right at the end, all you see is Ragnarok is coming and like the God of War symbol.
Dude, sick. Sick, bro.
Hot,
that game is fantastic. That original. I haven't replayed. Have you seen it, touched it again after the first playthrough?
No, I just played it a couple of months back for the first time.
That's right. Yes. Sorry, I forgot. Yes. Dude, what a great game. What a great game.
I can't
wait
to it.
for the sequel.
Didn't like it to begin with, and then I went back and played it, and I loved it.
Yeah, what a great game. 3 of 3, guys.
So, this week, we
is.
had some big news. After the conference, the price and release date of PlayStation 5. November 12, 750 Aussie dollars.
750
Aussie
dollars, which is probably about $3.50 US.
I think it was $5.99 US.
Yeah, the US prices, guys, you know what the US price is. But if you're talking purely, what did you say it was Australian then?
$7.49. Yeah, $7.49. Which is actually $6 cheaper than American.
Oh, is it actually?
Yeah. With conversion and tax.
How much is the American version?
Don't forget, America's got tax on top. Let me find.
How much is the American version? 500.
What do you mean?
It was 500, wasn't it? The US
500 US, not including tax though.
Well, I'm looking at the US version right now. If we went 750 to US dollars, that's 550 US dollars. So.
No, hang on. No, hang on. I was literally reading it because Shannon, the guy who runs Press Start, he did like a post. Let me see if I can find it in the Aussie PS5 discussion page on Facebook.
Mate, I don't believe that conspiracy page, mate.
There's an Xbox Series X one too. Are you in that?
It says it's $4.99 US.
Yeah,
so it's not cheaper.
Dude,
it's $5.50.
Dude, don't forget that their tax isn't included in their price. Plus,
so it's even more expensive.
No, we have tax included in our price.
So how? Yeah, but you just said it's more expensive. It's cheaper for them if they got it from Australia. It's $7.50, which converts to $5.50.
For us as Australians, with import tax, with import costs and everything included.
There's no import tax on top of this. I've just rawly converted $7.50 to $5. And it turns out to be $5.50.
But for the Australian consumer, it's $6 cheaper for us compared to Americans.
I have no idea how that works out, mate.
I'll find the post and I'll send it to you.
So it's $500 US is what the price is. Yeah, $4.99.
Yeah. Yes.
So it's $4.99 US.
Is how much?
Fucking $1 billion.
How much is $4.99 US?
700 almost. It's $685.
Okay.
Australian.
Plus, what's their tax? What's their tax that they're missing?
It depends on the state.
Yeah.
In the US. It's not. There you go.
Okay. No.
The Australian dollar isn't linked to the price of consoles.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm actually gonna hang up on you any minute now.
I don't like how... I know that I don't know how this works, Dan. I don't like how you pretend like you understand what's happening.
No, I get what you're saying, but I literally was just reading it and I had the maths in front
of me.
You
said $6 cheaper.
Yeah.
I don't know how you come to that.
Yeah, I was sure if I... Fuck! I'm actually hanging up on you. No, I'm done with this.
He does this sometimes, listener. He's hung up on me. I'm just going to talk to you. This is the podcast I wanted. So anyway... Coming out at $5.95 is not going to be... Oh, here we go. You've interrupted the Alex Bazzacchini podcast.
And you have to sit on your high horse and refuse to believe anything anyone else has said.
There's no high horse.
There's no high horse. The whole time you're going...
nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Well, what are you talking about? Because that's what I was saying from the whole time.
We're just talking about the prices.
Yes, and I'm saying when it's converted, it's a little bit cheaper
to buy. But that's not how it works. In Brazil, it's like a... fucking $1,500. It's not how it works. It's the dollar the currency conversion isn't the same. Is nothing to do with how it costs.
I get that. So 550 USD to AUD is 754.46. Right?
Yes, sir.
And to buy the console in Australia is 749. That's all I was saying.
Okay.
Just buying it, converting it to Aussie dollars, we actually don't have it as bad as what people are making it out to be.
Okay.
We're actually a little bit better off.
Right.
By like $4.
Okay.
And you still don't agree with me, I know, because you're just going, yeah.
Dan, you know I love you, and I trust you, I do. I was only having a go because I didn't understand. That's all. Listener, I love Dan, and Dan loves me. We're not having to go at each other. This is how we operate.
We just yell at each other for the content.
We do. And it happens a lot.
And speaking of things that have ticked me off while I am...
Here we go.
Spider-Man is not a full game, as we've been told, apparently. I still think it'll be a pretty decent game, like length game.
You've backpedaled.
No. I still think it'll be a decent length game. I don't think it's going to be your Last of Us, like 24 hours.
Well, they're charging $50 for it, $20 less in America. What does that convert to in Australia?
So it's $94 Aussie. So I pre-ordered it at $94.
Oh, so you actually, where'd you get your pre-order from? Was it EB?
I got mine from EB. So as I was saying, we found out the prices. I saw on PlayStation that they were pre-ordering as of today. I messaged the group. I'm like, pre-orders are meant to be coming in today. And then one of my other friends, a couple of other boys are like, shit, I heard that too. So I'm like, okay. I go onto EB Games website, and there's like a little blacked out thing in like the banners at the front, a PS5 timer countdown. And I see that, and I'm like, shit. Like, holy shit. Like, I'm running around, I'm getting my laptop up, I'm like yelling at my family, like, move. Like, move. I cannot afford to miss this. And they're like, we'll get it for you for Christmas. I'm like, no, this is not how it works. And I'm like running. I had to do like the smart pay, so I save EB Games, save your card details. You know, I still had Crash Bandicoot in my basket, and the 30 seconds hit, refresh my page, PlayStation 5's up for pre-order. Pre-order a physical edition, go to pay, and there's still Crash Bandicoot in there. I'm like, shit. So I quickly delete that, and I've gone, oh no, I've lost like my pre-order. Because I've never pre-ordered a console before. I didn't know that it's not like a festival or a concert where the tickets sell out within a day. Or like within like minutes, sorry. Like you said, like PS4, you walked in on launch day and copped. Or Xbox.
Xbox One.
Yeah, so you probably could have walked in. You probably never had to worry about...
3 weeks later, probably could have got one on launch.
Yeah. Get a day one edition one. But, you know what I mean? And I just remember, I got the pre-order and I got that confirmation text. And bro, just that feeling, like, holy shit. Like, I lost it. And I'm like, our group chat was blowing up. Like, get on it. Like, Andrew's going, what is happening? Why are you guys rambling on at 7 o'clock, like 8 o'clock in the morning? And like, fucking PlayStation 5, get on it. I'm like calling you, like, spamming your messages. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. Get up, get up, get up. Let's go. I called you, and everything. Yep. And then get to work, and I'm all hype. This, that, and the other. And so I copped Spider-Man, Miles Morales. And I didn't really, for $94, like, whatever, I really love Spider-Man. I'll cop it. I don't care the price, whatever.
Was that the Ultimate Edition, Dan, or is it?
No, this is my issue.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch it, because I can't see anywhere where they announced the Ultimate Edition, where you get Spider-Man PS4.
I didn't hear about it. I thought, actually, when you bought the normal edition, you got the old one. So that surprises me. I didn't hear that you had to buy the Ultimate, but continue.
Yeah. And so I was like, well, what do I do? And I've been tossing an attorney. But just, why is it, wouldn't you have thought when the PS5 launched for pre-order, wouldn't you already have the Ultimate Edition of Spider-Man already there?
How much? Dan, I saw today, or actually a couple of days ago, that with PS Plus on the PlayStation 5, that there's some sort of PlayStation Now Hits edition. Is Spider-Man involved in that?
PlayStation Plus collection. Now, I'm not too sure if it is, but this is to combat, obviously,
I'd say it was, actually, because I feel that PlayStation... Well, I mean, there's literally 30 times the amount on Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. It's all the PlayStation hits.
Now, yeah, the good thing is with the PlayStation Plus collection, the games that they give you, not that there's not good games.
Well, look it up. Can you look it up right now?
I'm loading it up now. But the games that they give you,
beautiful,
as I said,
beautiful.
I'm not saying that Game Pass gives you bad games, but I think you get over 15 at the moment. Now, this is just at launch, and the games that they give you are elite. Alright, just give or a nay for the games. God of War.
Tick.
Yeah.
Hype.
Last of Us Remastered.
Yes, great.
Uncharted 4.
Great. Fantastic.
Battlefield 1.
Trash. Get out of here.
Has its group, though. You know what I mean?
Never heard of it.
Monster Hunter World.
Sorry. Nah.
Nah. Fallout 4.
I didn't like it. But that's alright.
So
Still a
it
good
has
game.
a following. Final Fantasy
Allegedly.
15.
Nah.
Not our kind of game, but still a big
If you're
game.
Japanese,
nonetheless.
you probably like it. Go.
Yeah. The Last Guardian.
Nah, again. That's okay.
Not your kind of games though. Ratchet and Clank.
Is it your type of game? Last Guardian?
Yeah. No, not my kind
Last
of
Guardian's
game.
your type of game.
No. I'm just saying, like, when you're saying now, like, that's not really your kind of game, but you know, there is.
Is
that,
it
like,
your
people
kind of
do-
game?
No, I'm not saying it's mine either. But we're saying
How
giving
many
me-
copies did that sell? It would have sold
No.
probably 100,000 copies.
No, Last Guardian's massive. It's not like
not
your
massive,
mainline CODs or anything.
It's not
but
massive.
It's like,
You want me to look
have
up
you ever
Last
played-
Guardian sales
Dude,
right now?
Dude, have you played Shadow of the Colossus? It's the same
No.
series as that.
It's PS2 though. I know what it is. I'm saying I don't think. Do you know anyone else that has played that not in your PlayStation group chat?
No. But as I'm saying, it's got that niche group. Like, it's not like it's a game that's trash.
I'm
It's not
pretty
a
sure it
shit game.
flopped. I'm not gonna lie to you. Do we look it up? Should we look it up?
You can look it up. I don't know if it did or not, though.
1.2 mil.
Oh, 116,000. Yeah, you're dead on.
126. Oh my god, I've nailed it though. If I move the decimal point, I said Did I say 126?
No, you said 110.
Oh fuck. I thought I said 126,000 then. Holy
We'll
shit.
find out eventually. Anyway, next game, Ratchet and Clank. Next one, Infamous Second Son.
Yes, I like that game.
Yeah. Days Gone.
Never played it. Should have played it actually.
I want to play, but never played it.
It did get great reviews, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, go.
Bloodborne.
Yeah, it's got big fans. Not a popular
again-
selling game, I'd say.
Once again,
But,
not our kind of game, but it's definitely a bigger game. Detroit Become Human.
I did like that game. Again, not mainstream though, I would say. I don't think it's your everyday gamer's game, but I liked it.
Yep. Batman Arkham Knight.
Yeah. Great game.
Mortal Kombat X.
Not my type of game, but I understand Mortal Kombat. Very big, very big.
Persona 5.
Again, Japanese, you'll love it.
Yeah. Until Dawn.
Oh. Streamer's Paradise?
Love it. Love it.
Good
love
game.
it.
Nah, good
And
game. I agree. Good
and
game.
Resident Evil Biohazard.
Great reviews at the time. Very popular on the YouTubes as well. So I'm
Once
sure
again,
it's popular.
haven't played that game, but it's got
Yeah, not
that.
neither.
See,
too
these are
scary.
all pretty good games. There's no games where you're really like, oh god, that's horrible.
Last of Us Part 2, not on there.
No.
Interesting.
But Last of Us Part 2 is not a PlayStation Hits game though, yet.
I think they're not releasing that on that because they think they can still resell it as a remaster.
Yeah, 100%, and I'm gonna call
They're
it.
stitching you up, mate.
No,
Xbox
no.
wouldn't do that to you.
But Ghost of Tsushima's not on there either, I guess.
It should be, because they are claiming this as a PlayStation Hits thing. I'm sure it will come there eventually, Dan. I know this. But I reckon they're going to do a PS5 remaster of these games, because they're so close from PS4 to PS5.
Yeah.
Remember, Last of Us Remastered was a launch launch window PS4 game. So I'm sure they'll do that again.
Did you see, and you can correct
Please.
me if I'm wrong,
I fucking
see on
will.
Facebook, do you see people cracking the shits because Spider-Man's
fuck it.
not a free upgrade to Spider-Man 2018?
Yeah, I don't look, for me personally, I don't understand that argument. You can still play PS4 Spider-Man
Thank
as
you,
far as
exactly.
I'm aware.
If you
on
want it for
PS5.
free, you pay for the game on PS4.
That's
and
correct.
you can play it on PS5. Yeah, correct. You just got to put the PS4 disc in. But if you want a full remaster, you don't get it for free. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're being too greedy.
I I totally agree with you. I'm a big fan of backwards compatibility.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's, if you're getting a remaster of a game, that's a totally different ball game.
Backwards compatible should be native to what it was. It shouldn't be upscaled, upgraded. Maybe upscaled, but it shouldn't be remastered.
I agree.
Okay, cool.
There you go. We agree on something, Dan. Does that make you feel better?
PlayStation Collection's really good. Very happy with that.
It's not great, but okay.
It's not fantastic. It's not like Game Pass. But for someone who, if you've never had a PlayStation before...
Oh, but the thing is, though, Dan, as you didn't mention, though, this isn't an extra cost. I believe this is just lumped in with PlayStation Plus, is it not?
Yes, I believe so.
So there you go. So you don't even have to pay a fucking dime extra and you're getting these games. So that's a win. Of course it is. That's a win.
Now, look, as I said, not anywhere near Game Pass. I still think Game Pass is the best. I still think Game Pass is the best, like, Netflix streaming kind of version for video games. I think this is a great way to combat Game Pass.
It's the first step, isn't it? They're dipping their toe.
It's definitely... It's opening the wars up again. Like, just when Xbox thought they had something right over PlayStation, they've opened it back up. Just like how... Now, I'll let you get into this bit. PlayStation thought they had secured this generation again. Just like they did PS4. And then they absolutely, royally screw up PlayStation 5 pre-orders.
They did. Actually, Dan, maybe I'll get you in here, because of course you did secure the bag, as I have written here in our notes.
Yeah.
Dan secured the bag. I want to spiral this into, actually, that you've pre-ordered this console, Dan.
Yeah. Yep.
Are you a big fan of pre-orders? You're a pre-ordering man?
I'm not fast, really. If I pre-order a game, I'm normally pre-ordering it because it's a collector's edition.
Yes.
But normally when I buy a game, I'll just go buy it on release day, because it's normally cheaper in JB just to buy it on release.
That's right. JB, shout out. Sponsor the show, question mark?
Question?
Alright. I gotta say, though, as we have written here in the doc, this is no surprise to Dan. And we talked about this throughout the week. Actually, in-depth. This is probably the most in-depth conversation we've had over Messenger in a long time.
Yeah, because we try to keep everything for the podcast.
We did, but this time we went in-depth. But I hate pre-ordering things. I don't like it. I am not a fan. So last generation, Dan asked me, what the fuck did you do then? You didn't pre-order anything. I don't think PS4s were sold out at the time, but this, I am happy to be proven incorrectly, but I'm not going to talk about PS4s because I wasn't experiencing that.
Look, I'll just jump in quickly.
Please.
For PS4s.
Please.
Sorry.
I'd love for you to do it.
I was reading
Yes.
that they weren't like sold out, but they were very scarce for at least two. I think it was 2, maybe 3 months. So they started getting like proper constant stock.
Sure.
But like release day, they were sold out.
Okay.
But then pretty much like the next week after that, they were just scarce.
Sure. And you got to say also that PS4 was priced extremely well.
Yes.
Extremely well.
I've
got it somewhere.
Marketed very well.
Oh man, Xbox fucked themselves before they even started with that. We don't need to get into it, but they were dead before the consoles launched.
Was that?
I've got here PS4 launched $5.99 Australian, $3.99 US. So, fuck, that's a lot cheaper. That's a lot cheaper. I understand technology advances, inflation perhaps not, and of course we're in a tough financial market at the moment. I'm not getting into the pricing, we've gone past that. But I'm not a fan of pre-ordering. I don't like it. If I can't walk in and buy it on the day, and I understand these are different times. This is coronavirus times. As it stands now, if you want a PS5, it's looking 2021, Dan, am I right?
March
in Australia.
2021 from the looks of it, if you want it from EB.
EB 2021 March.
They're sold into their 2021 stock, man. That's nuts. That's honestly impressive.
It is crazy, but I said to Dan when he said that, I agree it's crazy, but I'd like to know the
numbers.
How many have they sold? But of course, they're not going to release that.
I think it was...
They'll tell eventually.
I think it was 75,000 for launch.
In Australia?
No, that doesn't sound like enough, does it? I think it was more.
I mean, it sold out very quickly. It did. And I know it sold out around the world. So, and God, I don't think Xbox hasn't even gone out yet on pre-order.
No, they've announced the price, and when pre-orders are going up, it goes up this week, actually.
So, Dan, this is the dilemma I'm facing. I think I'm going to have to now, because I don't think I'm getting a PS5 until March 2021 now. This is confirmed. Yeah. I might have to go Series X. And then go... Wait, what PS5 did you get? Did you get digital?
I got physical. Of course I got physical.
Did you say... I saw you comment that someone else should get digital, but I'm sure you just said that for the price. Oh, that's right. You tagged Ebony. You tagged Ebony.
It was like your second ad has to buy your PS5.
Yeah, and you're just saying
I already had a PS4. So I'm like, can you get me the digital? And she's like, do you want the VR as well? And I nearly proposed then and there on the spot. But that's besides the point.
That's beside the point. But yeah, so this might bring up the dilemma for me. I might have to go Xbox Series X to get the best to play these third-party games. I'll trade my Xbox One S still for whatever price I can get it for, and then get the Series X, and then go PS5 digital.
It's because you got to wait. You're not buying it on release because you're planning on getting both on release days, correct? So because you got to wait so long till March.
Yes.
Would you not consider going Xbox Series X and PS5 physical? Because that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait out a bit to get the Series X because I'm not a big Xbox.
Understandable. Totally
I think
understandable.
I still get it, but I think I might go the Series X still.
I mean, the Series X is undoubtedly the more powerful console for whatever that means.
And look, I know you're not someone who's as big on physical as media as I am.
I'm not, but we do live in Australia, Dan, as we know.
And I don't like not having that option of being able to.
I agree. I do agree with you. That is the one thing that is holding me back.
You'd be able to save your money up in time. Like, if work and everything goes back to normal, you'd have enough to comfortably get yourself there.
I am comfortable with buying both, but it's one of those things where I find it pointless. I might as well just have one that can take disc and one that can't. You know? Because what's the point?
Depending on how pricing goes, it's kind of hard at this moment too, but like one of my mates, Cal, was like tossing up between digital or physical. He's like, it's so much cheaper, but he's like, if the pricing kind of stays somewhat similar to how it is now,
in the long run,
you
in Australia,
end up saving, you save your money going digitally. I mean, going physically over digitally.
Dan, we got to clarify for our US listeners here. In Australia, digital downloads of a new release game is $100. 100
Aussie dollars
off the store, the PlayStation Store or Xbox Microsoft Store.
Yeah, and if you go to JB, depending on what game you buy.
Our go-to store is JB Hi-Fi for games, for cheap games. Go, Dan. Sorry, what'd you say?
Yeah, it's normally $69 or $79. If you go to your Aussie version of GameStop, you're looking at $100, but they price match anyway.
I'm not gonna lie to you, the fucking launch lineups, they're always a bit shit, aren't they? I'm not gonna lie to you, PS4 was crap.
I can agree with you on that. No, I can agree with you on that.
And there's nothing to be upset about there. It's just, it is. It takes a couple of years for them to get going. I gotta say, if you're missing out on a PS5 pre-order and you're not gonna get Xbox, that's fine, obviously. I understand people doing that. If you just want to get PS5 March physical edition, because, you know, we're in Australia, we're talking to Australian listeners here, I think that's fine. You're not missing out on anything, if I'm honest, apart from Demon's Souls.
Yeah.
Is that on PS4 as well?
I don't believe so. I haven't seen anything, but I don't think it is.
Well, even if it is or isn't, that's one game.
Also, I don't want to alarm you.
Please.
But the Xbox Series X comes out in 1 day, 10 hours.
No, it doesn't. Series X.
Well, the pre-order is.
Oh, fuck it out.
Sorry, bro. My bad. I thought...
You know what I'm going to do here, Dan? I'm going to stay with my guns here. I'm going to see what happens. I'm not buying anything, listener, until I can walk in on release day for the Xbox, because the Xbox is earlier. It's 10th, I believe, yeah?
Yeah, I think it's only a couple of days. Not a big difference.
It is. It's a couple of days. It's like November 10th and 13th or 12th for PS5.
12th for PS5.
There you go, 12th. So, a couple of days. But if I can't walk in and buy it, then I'm not going to buy it. I'm sticking to my guns here. I'm not going to pre-order and see what happens. Yeah, I reckon I'm happy to leave it there. That was good.
Happy to wrap it up.
That felt good, as usual.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Yeah. I mean, there was a couple of big tiffs here and there, but...
Yeah, I know. You hang up twice on me in this episode.
No, I didn't. The first time wasn't in an episode. It was earlier today. Yeah,
Oh
I
no,
did,
you're
but
right.
It was
Before.
early. Yeah,
well, there you
yeah.
go, listener. There's a peek behind the curtain. Dan already hung up to me once.
Yeah. I was in one of those moods today. I apologise, but thank you so much, everybody, for listening.
Let's do it. Wrap it up.
I gotta get my guitar.
Here it is. Oh, what are you doing? Uh-oh.
I just headbutt my TV.
Oh. Oh, shit. Listener. He's hurting. He's trying to get his guitar. That's for you, people. That's for you. Oh, man, that was fucking hilarious. I'm going to leave that bit in where you hit your head. That's great.
Dude, it's because I tilted my TV to the side so I can, like, sitting on a chair.
Alright, Dan, look. That was... Look, it's a bit more lengthy than we wanted, but that is the 14th episode of 10 Beers Deep. We're over the hump. I have been the host of 10 Beers Deep, joined by Daniel Paul.
Special guest.
No, I'm co-host Alex Buzzakini, joined by co-host Daniel Paul.
Anyway, I'm Daniel Paul, and this is Do I Want to Know by the Arctic Monkeys.
The Gold Cunts. The Gold Suns.